Got to make like a go live message as well. I am glad that I changed it from like, you know, the more Diablo, because that would have just been like really concerning, confusing for some people to turn up and it's Project Zomboid. But yeah, no, I literally hit the go live and I'm like, I forgot to do something. It just feels like that. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, so also welcome in Dr. Bedorg. I'm on like the klutzy level where I'm kind of half expecting to like just fall over something or walk into something. When I was trying to make food, because we had tacos tonight, I said to my partner as we were making stuff, I'm like, I have this like feeling that when I go to rinse the lettuce, I'm gonna like drop it or it's gonna like splash everywhere and I'm just gonna get like splashed and everything. And I was right. I immediately just did the thing like a moment later. And when I was trying to put the taco shells in the oven, I almost fumbled and dropped them. And I'm like, look, could you just get them out of the oven? Because like, I feel like I'm going to drop them. So anyway, when it came time to get them out of the oven, I asked if like Nick could just like pass me 4 so that I could like start making food while we like put them away and stuff. And as I was trying to take it out of his hands, I almost fumbled it. We almost lost all of them. He's like, geez, you're on like really high level of clumsy tonight, aren't you? And I'm like, I'm glad you understand me. And yeah, the loading screen thing, it kind of normally has like some buffering because like there's only an update between when I play it and stuff. But yeah, I didn't have any of that like additional time, which is nice. They do have like ragdolling and stuff. I haven't opened this for like almost a month, so I'm not sure why she's hungry. I don't think she has. She's lighter. Let's see, we've got reluctant fighter, weak stomach, high thirst, fast learner, and livestock farmer. All right. Now I'm not gonna super buff her skills. We need to kind of go for a adventure to go get food, realistically. I also learnt last time I was playing that I accidentally left all the cars running and I've wasted all the fuel in all the cars almost entirely. I'm not thrilled about that. I also want to just drop out some stuff here. I want to take the empty bottle. I just want to chuck this on the ground at the moment because I don't really have anywhere I want to go with this. I can't remember what I was doing with this because I don't remember why I missed. I don't remember why I missed like 3 weeks of Project Zomboid. I literally can't remember. I think I just kept having shit happen on like a Friday and stuff. I also want to take these apart, but realistically, I'd like to see if she lives long enough first. Since we're going out for an adventure, there's a good chance she could just die. There's also a chance I could get like a battery later, so I might just leave that here. She's got water. I am gonna need like another actual water bottle. I don't know if any of these got water in them. I think I put down one that did. It's empty. I'm trying not to sneeze. I filled up like a shit ton of water. I don't actually know what I've got in the car. Give me pop that one back. It's going to be kind of an interesting night because I don't really feel like being in the house and I don't really feel like making her research. Has she got shoes? Hold on. Does she have shoes on? She doesn't look like she's got shoes. No, she's got shoes. They're just skin colored. I was going to say, I'm like, those are very feet colored shoes. Anyway, I'll see what we've got out here. So yeah, I took a screenshot of all these cars, like all their specs, and I came back to like with the idea that I was gonna like fix them up with the mechanics person that I had, and then I learnt that I had wasted all the car's fuel by leaving it running. So I was really upset last time. I actually was really close to just making like a new character, not a new game, but just a new character. I think this one's got fuel. Oh, they've made that longer. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys heard the scream. Yeah, we got 77%. That's kind of a good amount. Like about a week's worth of water to me. It's going by instinct though. I'm glad you guys could hear it. Oh, that's right. She's dejected because she's hungry. I gotta actually feed her before we go anywhere. If we even have food. Hold on. I kind of thought about taking my murder van. I like it because, you know, it's a white car with like bloodied up front. It's fully empty. But most of my cars are like pristine condition. So that's got fuel in it. I've also got to learn how to turn these off when I stop. Apparently it's the N key. Allegedly. So don't know if I checked its boot. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like a week's worth of water, but then when you realize that this is like 13 water bottles, 20 tins, plus there's like 8 pots of water, and then there's a few of these that got water in them as well. Because she's got like a high thirst, so I'm gonna be mostly lurking, learning some SQL. Later have physics class. No worries. I'm just happy you're here. I don't know, I'll be out and about venturing, I guess. I kind of feel like very confused about like the fact that it's nearly the weekend. I feel like, there we go, eat that salsa. I feel like, I have something planned and I don't. I'm starting to think that next weekend's plans are this weekend's plans, and it's not, because like next weekend's Nick's birthday and we're going out to an American barbecue, which is cool. But yeah, my brain's like overlapping that shit with this week, and I'm like, no, it's next week. Like, stop. I don't have anywhere to go this weekend, blah, 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 kind of thing is like what I'm trying to like reconfirm with my brain. But it thinks I'm busy. But I am also, like, on some level, I am also going to be like, I guess, like, bogged down a little bit. I've got to kind of like read through some of my stories that I'm going to be doing for the end of the month. And I really need to like I got to sort out what I'm doing for the sub event, like dates and times and all that business as best that I can. My problem is like, I don't really have like a list of reward type stuff. Like, you know how with the Billathon, for instance, anybody that got to see the Billathon, I had like stuff that, like, if you did a certain thing, like an avatar would be on screen, or I'd make a noise or something like that, right? I don't have such a grandiose list of things like that this time, and I'm trying to at least like hash out those things. I know I do have like a lot of car stuff. I gotta stop scrolling. Sorry, I keep doing that. I'm not fucking I'm not up with it. I don't think I should take the extra cans of stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to just like sort that out. Is what I want to have on offer and stuff for things, you know. I don't think I want to take all the car stuff. My cars are good. I don't need the jack. The hunting knife could be good to have just in case. I don't think I need the gas cans. Crowbar could be good for like an additional thing. And I do have a spare battery in here. Let me just grab this shit. I'll go dunk it on the floor. I do want to put the 2 water bottles in the car. I think I got a really big lime soda because she's got such high thirst. I need her to be like, realistically I need her to be walking around at that, but I don't think she's got the strength. What I kind of want to do, if I could at some point, I kind of want to see if I can get her to do some exercise. I want to negate, you know how we keep getting obese or high weight or whatever it is? I want to try as best I can to prevent her from going down that route again, because as you guys said, as you guys let me know, when she's when she eats, the hunger keeps kind of growing, so it never kind of like fully goes away. It just keeps coming back more frequently. I want to kind of stop that if I can. Also, I don't really know quite where we're going to go. I kind of initially thought maybe, where the fuck am I? I'm over here. I kind of initially thought of coming over here because that's like a suburb. It looks like a suburb to me, but it also connects with, I think that's a grocery store there. Pretty sure. I think that's a grocery store. There's a door on that that's locked. Either way, I've got a crowbar. I've seen people apparently use a crowbar. So I don't know. Also, I think there's one perfect car up that way. I might actually need to take... Hold on. I accidentally put my hand into the Diablo game pose. I don't need 3 of these. I only need 1 for the road. But I might actually go grab one that has fuel. Just so I can keep this running. This has got like 70 odd %. But like I want to make sure. I kind of think I think last time we came back. Because it was so urgent that I get back when I did. Because she was infected or whatever. We got home. And then like she died. And then I kind of started checking out what I could with like the new person. So she's got like basically no skills. Like there we go. I've got a bit of fuel. Sorry. A fucking drop of fuel. Jesus. Do you see that? I don't even think you can see that. I can't even zoom in, but like it's a speck. I don't know what they think is in that can, but it's like the vapor, like a ghost of the fucking gasoline's past or some shit like that. That's what this is. I happen to have like the vapor ghost in that can. Either way, I'll still take the trailer because here's hoping like I can find some good shit. Mostly we need food. I wanted to do a food run, like, what do you call it? No, don't get back out. I wanted to do a food run 2 lives ago, but yeah, we never quite got there. I don't really want you turning that way, but let's get you fixed up with this. Oh. At least it's the rear end. Hold up. I have enough of an issue moving this car. Ironically, I'm fine with trailers IRL. But this'll make you question it. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we can drive. A Twitch notification on mobile, Prolic went live. The description is just ... Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying that when I went live, I forgot to make a go live notification. But the good thing is I at least cleared it out from saying more Diablo. Because like, normally, if I can remember, because the way that I have got it set up to be able to multi-stream, it doesn't allow me to change the information that is a go live notification while I'm in that. So I have to manually come back to Twitch and do it. And yeah, I kind of usually try to remember to at least remove whatever I previously said unless it's still relevant. And if it's not, like, unless I've thought of something, I normally like try to just put some dots in it until I can think of something. But yeah, sometimes like when I go live, I sometimes am delayed starting because I'm thinking of either like a go live notification or I'm thinking of stream title. And you know, it's taken me a bit because like I do try to keep each one different. I know that eventually at some point I will get to a point where like, you know, I've streamed so many times that there's nothing I can say that's new. And I think that's when it gets to like, you know how like some streamers, particularly the really big ones, have like the same notification consistently kind of thing. You just like go, oh yeah, this person's live sort of thing. I figure that that's when that kind of happens. Also, I'll just check your message as soon as I've like come to a halt. I've learnt that driving in Project Zomboid is a really, really quick and easy way to get your car fucked up. Like that in the middle of the road there. I kind of want to take this corner anyway. And the nice thing is my person has like hearing and stuff again, so at least I'll be able to hear when we've got like a threat near us. It'd be nice. I can't remember if I ever went into that town hall. I just love there's like a picnic on that roof. Like a picnic bench thing. I could only imagine getting that up there. It'd be an absolute fucking nightmare. As far as I could tell, I think I've taken like every good car out of this little town so far. What? Now, I just got to remember, did I keep driving along here? Yes, because, or maybe I took the railroad at this point? Because I know that this is blocked further up. So I think I want the railroad. I'll get on that. Also, it's apparently getting dark, so I guess we turn our lights on. Alright, I'm a bit far enough away. I'll be on this for a little bit. That's what you meant. I thought you're... Oh, the stream name. Yeah, no, sometimes like I'll sit here for like too long thinking of a title. Because the other thing too is a lot of the time my stream title is also what the YouTube series will end up being called, unless it's like inaccurate, like with last night's Diablo. I think I called it like Hell's... Actually, I want to have a look. Maybe we don't stop for the cars here at night. I think I called it like Hell's Hell's like the Ariat Way or something, like Ancient's Way or whatever it was, and it ended up being mostly the Icy Cellar. So I went back and like renamed it afterwards, because like when it... Oh shit, you didn't even render for me. Because when it goes onto YouTube, it'll be like part like 1 to whatever of that series. Hold on. There's a cargo-ass car over there. That might be worth my time. Maybe. We'll go check it out. I didn't see this last time. I'm expecting it to have like anything really good in it. I just want to see if it's got anything... Well, it's got an empty gas can. I mean, I could take another one of those. Have you got... Oh man, there's actually a lot of zombies there. Hold on real quick. Nothing worth my time. Nothing worth that at night. Also, like I said, I gotta learn how to turn these off. When I get out of my car, I gotta get in the habit of turning them off. Okay. The other thing too is it's coming up to nighttime and she's like basically deliriously tired. I kind of want to stop and let her sleep, so maybe we just pull over here. It doesn't look too bad here. Turn off your headlights. Yeah, shut off the engine. She should be fine and warm in here. Now she's a bit hungry. She's very hungry. But we should make the night. Yeah, have your sleep. It's a bit of a risk because she could be very, very hungry. Not really sure. And she should wake up if she's like dyingly hungry. She's weepy. And she's thirsty. There's no way... Oh, she's asleep. Okay. Well, the good thing is that there seems to be like no zombies around us. I also forgot to put this in the car. So get that off me. Let's get half a can of tomatoes. I'm gonna start doing the thing you guys said with the like half a can business, or like quarters and stuff like that, like nibble stuff over time. Just to see if I can kind of like improve what we did last time. I'd like to kind of do it as a quarter, but I don't know realistically like how long it's going to last. And she's pretty hungry, so I'll give her half. See you over there, zombie. Alright. Let's get you started up. Back on this. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to be as solid as that was. Also, I'm guessing it's full tilt fucking winter. Look at these trees. It's like nothing. You'd think that the visibility would have gone up like substantially. We're in December now. I don't think I've had a person last more than like 20 odd days, like 24 or so days. I'd like to see somebody actually last a bit longer than that. I know like the whole point with Project Zomboid is it's like it's a futile attempt to survive. Now, we've got the gas station here. I'm thinking that maybe some of it would have food. We want to come off this... Oh wait, there's the barricade there. Hold on. That's right. I've got to come off it here. Because once it fucking straightens up. No, come on. There you go. Because otherwise I can't get around the barricade. Now, this should be riddled with zombies. Absolutely. There is so many. It feels like there's so many more than there should be here. I also think I did manage to sneakily get in there and get food at one point. I'd love to have a chance to get some food out of there. What is this place? It's a yellow one, so maybe bank? Police? No, sorry, just pole dancing. All right. Imagine that. It's the same thing, basically. It's like the police show up and it's literally like, I don't know, one of those fucking porno scenes where it's like, somebody call the police. I don't know. Hey, this is actually a like food place. I'm too busy laughing to notice that this is a fucking food place. All right. So let's go have a look. Although we've got a broken window at the back there. I do think I came here once. So if the front door is unlocked, yeah, there's candy on the ground. Doesn't mean it's safe. I just couldn't carry stuff last time. Also, I still forgot to turn the fucking car off. Hang on a ticket. I know that it like, okay. I know it makes for a really, really fast getaway and crap, but I can't be wasting the fuel. Did it take the key out on purpose? Can you put that in there? Hang on a second. If I shut it off... Okay, no, it's actually... I don't trust this. I don't trust this so much. I've got the thing in the thing. I don't want to take the key out of it. And it suggests that it's off. But, like, I feel like the battery's going to get wasted. I'm guessing that that's the point. Wrong button. Oh my god. Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, please don't get that stuck. I don't need, like... I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a building I got stuck in. And I couldn't get out of and stuff. And I'm like, please don't give me a new type of glitch. You know? Alright, what have we got in here? I'll try to put whatever I can in my backpack. I don't super want to remove all the food from like distant locations and crap. But at the same time, I sort of, if I want to have a home base. The fuck was that? I know that wasn't my car. It sounded like a zombie like out this way. Maybe, could be. It could be on the outside of there. I might not be able to see it. The shirt, magazine, survival. That's a skill book, actually. We'll take that. I don't super want to try to read them at the minute. There's a couple of brochures. Brochures are kind of good, I guess. And Louisville South. Hold on. I read that? I don't want any advice on this, but I'd love to one day be able to get into Louisville. I guess it's just... There's not a thing that I can hit. I guess it will just be on my map. I don't know if I've seen that or not. Oh, hold on. I think it was maybe that? This had like the big opening in the square. I already had that. I'd love to be able to get these like center ones eventually. Map got some more upgrades. Oh yeah, you might not have seen this since last playing, but you can see literal like grass and bush and stuff locations. So like for instance, if you're going around in a suburb, for example, you can kind of see on here like there's like an alleyway there, for instance, you know, or that there's like a path clearing kind of thing there, sort of thing. Like that was pretty cool. I do think that they were maybe showing like the little areas of like dirt road and stuff. I think they were already doing that, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they definitely like detailed it in a lot more, which was kind of nice. Where the fuck am I? I'm not that far up the map yet. I'm down here. Oh my god, we got Google Maps in the game. Future is now. Lol. I can put that back for the moment. I could take that to like burn it for later. That's some of my tomatoes and crap. Yeah, no, I found, at least from my perspective, playing the game, that seeing the greenery kind of helped with understanding sort of where I was on the map. Because like I found that like I'm very easy to get like lost, right? So when I was kind of like looking around and there's no like grass and stuff, like if I bring up the map for a second, I'll show you what I mean. So if I'm like in a suburb, like let's just say over here, and this is all just white, I can't tell when I'm in an area like this, apart from the fact we obviously have like a human marker and stuff, where things were exactly, from like what kind of stuff is between it. Try to say like, oh, it's, you know, this thing there or something like that. I don't know, this just somehow helps me see the map clearer. I don't know really how to explain it. All these like sodas would actually be pretty useful for the road. I don't know what that is, but that looks quite tasty. So all that's left is big red arrow saying you are here. Except for that tourist experience. I don't get like the tourist experience out of it though. Like you still get your red dot. Like, I think I got a pen. I don't know if I have an eraser. Hold on. Okay, I don't have an eraser on me. There was one on that car back way out. I was going to jokingly like grab like an arrow and like, I think you can like make these things bigger somehow. I can't remember how. But like, I was gonna put like an arrow and then use the words and just be like, you know, cheeky about it. But I can't remember how you make these bigger. I saw it. Yeah, I thought that would be quite funny because I'm like, it would just like fill in that void that apparently is missing for the game. I might take that ginger ale too. Just because, like, drinks and stuff. Also, speaking of, like, the grape soda. Oh, my God. So, I can't remember when it was, but a while ago, I encountered grape-flavored V energy drink. And it's just fucking borderline criminal. Mind you, if it gets near room temperature, it's fucking medicinal tasting. But, like, when it's, like, really, really cold, it's actually like insanely, like it's fucking grape crack as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I was like, this is bad. And I basically like, I said to my partner, it's like, unless I specify that I need to get like Red Bull, unless I specify that I'm needing Red Bull, like if they have this as an option and I've asked for like an energy drink or something, he should get that as like a priority over the others. And so when I miscellaneously asked for like an energy drink in amongst like all of my like, you know, the week of rigging and stuff, that appeared in the fridge and I was just like, this is bad. The only problem is that like it went room temperature after a while, which was awful. I don't think she's dying from hunger. I think she's just overloaded at the moment. Probably be all of these. Let's see if that can help by putting in there. Yes. Okay. So it's just the weight of those. It's like crushing her. That's fine. There's more drinks in here though. I don't recall these having noises. It could be because she was like my last person was like hard of hearing. But I don't recall that having sound. I don't know if we... That's right, we slept in here that one time. I had to break the window to get in, which wasn't great because it compromised the whole place. And then I slept here, but I couldn't take any of the stuff just because it was... I didn't have a car, I don't think. Okay, let me turn off my flashlight. Let's get some water. Hold on. Can you unequip that? Okay. Room temperature energy drink is worse than lukewarm coffee. Yeah, speaking of, I actually have coffee. Hold on a second. Why isn't it letting me get the sink? Okay. I don't know if this is something that, like, everybody else gets, or if it's just, like, a longer hair issue.